Alright guys, what's good? It is GVE Mike, and today we are at the Puente shooting range in Los Angeles. I'm here today with my guy Kevin, who's brought his own artillery. And Kevin, you're somebody who is pretty familiar with firearms. You've been shooting for a little while, but you have a background with firearms. Tell the guys a little bit about your background, a little bit about yourself, and then what we're shooting today.
Yeah, so I brought my own personal Sig P320. I did armed security, and being in armed security, I did take some training classes, just how to grip the firearm, recoil management, trigger placement, and trigger reset as well. Some of the things that we go over inside the range. Just want to make sure that you're in control of the firearm at all times. It's the most important thing, not to be afraid of the firearm.
Right, and I know there's like, you've told me about little things on if my hand's too high up on the pistol, the slide can come back and bite my hand, or little things like that, like not having a firm grip, the firearm can go flying around and stuff. So it's crazy just to realize how many safety tips there are. Yo, we're gonna get into some crazy stuff today. So you said you brought 9mm?
Yeah, 9mm Sig P320.
That's Sig.
And I got a Marlin 795, which is a 22 count.
Okay.
Just
cool.
So we can get, you know,
into it, kind of warmed up.
Yeah,
you know?
warm up. It's a smaller caliber compared to the 9mm.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a jump.
Yeah.
But you'll get the fundamentals.
Hey, 22 gets the job done.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you heard enough from Kevin. You already know what we got today. We're gonna head over to our lane and get set up. So make sure you stay tuned for more.
First, make sure the door closes behind you guys. And then the other one.
fresh. Why do we remember this being harder last time?
I had different magazines.
Yeah, because I remember the spring was like really, really tight. It was like hard to get them in there. I remember when it was like the 7 or 8, 9, 10 were like one of the hardest ones in there.
Fresh magazine, it's just around. Got the bolt, good to go. Take a look at these. This.
Yep. Got it.
Then you put the magazine in, that way you get 11 rounds.
Okay. It's like cool. Cool. So when you're shooting this one, you have to kind of put it like, here's the thing. You have to put the crosshair like up here, and then it'll. Once I figure that out.
Did you move this out? Did you move it?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you go to shoot it, it's like off. That's why I was like, what?
It moved.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I think it's because we've been bashing the gun around, like moving it around a whole bunch. So that's where I was like, okay.
Let's try it without a scope.
I'm down. Cool. I'm gonna do one more, but with the pistol.
Okay.
All right, guys, so check this out. We just went to Canes. The shooting range was crazy. Yo, shout out to the Puente guys. The shooting range was amazing. You know, obviously we just got one lane. You used up a lot of ammo. All thanks to Kevin for bringing his artillery. Hopefully we can go back. But man, let's talk about like, what were some things that, you know, I think seeing me shooting, like what are some things that you notice it's hard for new shooters to get used to?
And I think it's hard for new shooters, the initial, just the bang of the gun. They're afraid of the gun going off, just bang, you know? So they get scared and they flinch.
Yeah, I definitely did that. I did that probably like 7 or 8 times. It's probably on camera too, to be honest. But yeah, it's like you know it's gonna go, especially after you shoot it that first and second time, you know it's gonna go off and you're kind of like, and then you like, bang, then it goes, right?
Yeah.
And so I started realizing like, okay, if I just relax though and just let it go off.
Kind of just like on
and
its
then,
own.
yeah, then I kind of, you know, work on my grip so then I can get back on the trigger again and fire. I was like, okay, now I'm getting to actually hitting what I want to hit, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously I'm still super new, but
yeah, and shooting's a skill, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with anything, with basketball, baseball, anything,
Yeah,
right? You have
yeah.
to practice. You have
Right,
to practice, keep
right.
going to the range,
Right.
shoot 50 rounds. You don't have to shoot
Right,
200
right,
rounds,
right.
you know? As long as you stay consistent.
100 shots, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
As long as you stay consistent with your practice,
Mm-hmm.
you'll start building the fundamentals. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. Everyone's sort of different.
Yeah.
Each firearm is different. So just go to your local shooting range.
Yeah, yeah.
Check out a gun. Fire a
There you go.
couple rounds.
Exactly. And check this out. So I know I said earlier it was my first time shooting. It really wasn't my first time shooting. Me and Kevin went to go shoot, and he had a, what was it, a Glock?
Glock 19.
A Glock 19, right? Still really fun. We got in a 22. And then I also went to a trip to Texas. The Texas Experience, I think is what the gun range is there. But they have like a golden minigun. They got MP5s. I'll show some footage here. We shot a 40 caliber Glock and an AR over there. And I swear, the AR, I thought scared me because it was so loud. Scariness is the sound, but it doesn't have that much recoil. It's not really that hard to handle. I was very surprised for it being my first time. So I say all that to say, it's really something that you can get into and build a skill. Obviously, you want trained professionals around you when you're doing this stuff. Never be doing these things illegally and not having trained people around you. That's why I got Kevin here, because you know, he knows what he's doing. He's able to teach us the safety tips and tricks and make sure we're not getting ourselves hurt, right? So yeah, it's something I actually am starting to enjoy doing. To be honest though, I'm not really a big gun person. So that's the other thing, right? Like I play Call of Duty, I play all types of games, right? Battlefield, all that. And it's like, it's one thing to play a video game. By the way, guys, this is unsweetened iced tea. So you can even see it. So I don't want no like, you know, oh, he's a rapper. I ain't on that. Unsweetened iced tea. So that you guys can make fun of me now. Anyways, so I play Call of Duty, Battlefield, a lot of these games. And like you think you know guns, but then once you actually get to the range and you start really firing off, you realize, yo, this is not a joke. Like a lot of stuff can go wrong just by like holding it wrong. Like I get how people shoot themselves by accident all the time. You know what I mean? What's your take on that?
I mean, there's other variables as well, depending on the firearm itself. If it's complicated, not complicated. You got issues with your revolvers. You got issues with semi-automatics, and also user issues. You know,
for sure.
A novice, you know, being negligent. You know, may not understand the gravity that, you know, comes around. This is in the lane. There's a full turnaround.
Right.
Very dangerous.
Or somebody's trying to be cool and they have their gun and they're holding it like this, or flashing the lasers like they're at the, all that kind of stuff. I think that's what gets a lot of people in trouble.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But to be honest, man, I had a great time. I thought it was awesome. I really want to go back and learn how to shoot more things, not just the pistols. I know we've talked about some shotguns at one point. Again, I'm not a big person to guns, but I was very curious, and I know that, you know, America is really big on guns. So I wanted to go try it for myself. Yeah, now I'm starting to get to a point where it's like, hey, I wouldn't mind getting to Springfield or the, you know, we were talking about the M4A1s and all that kind of stuff, you know, playing all the years of Call of Duty. I kind of want to go get, you know, some of those rifles and be like ping, 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 you know, and, you know, do all that kind of stuff. But it's just it's a fun journey to be on.
There's clay shooting as well.
Yeah.
You know, you toss the clay pigeons, you shoot those, target practice, you know, you got a number of stuff that you can do. You know, like it's a fun and interesting hobby.
For sure. It's expensive, you know what I mean?
It's an expensive hobby.
You gotta definitely cash out on that ammo, you know what I'm saying? That ammo ain't no joke. But even the sheets, even the little sheets, it's like $1.50 per target sheet.
Yep. I mean, there's ways that you can get around it. You can bring your own.
That's a good point.
You know, your pizza boxes that you cut out. And, you know, hang them up.
Yep. The next thing that we're gonna try to do is we want to try to make a trip out to the Texas experience. I've been talking to you for a while now about that. Again, I had a really good time out there. They got everything: MP5s, P90s, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? I want to be like Kai Cenat out there with the 50 caliber, you know, doing crazy stuff, right? But no, for real, I really appreciate you just inviting us out. That was such an amazing time. I can't say it enough. Again, guys, like if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see me go to more places in Los Angeles, like other gun ranges, drop a comment. Let me know where I should check it out. You know, maybe I'll hit Kevin up and be like, yo, everyone's commenting to hit this location up. So we'll pull up, see what they're about. And you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you guys every step of the way. So I appreciate you guys again. These videos do take a long time to make. So I really do appreciate every subscription, every comment, every like. That helps my channel grow. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please, guys, please. You got to help me get there. I love every one of you, and I'm out.